The news broke like a thunderclap. President Trump is now weighing 100% tariffs on China after Beijing moved to tighten its grip on rare earth exports. The message comes as tensions rise, and a possible meeting with President Xi at APEC now hangs in the balance. Officials say China has ordered that any product tied to rare earth minerals, materials used in cars, defense tech, microwaves, and microchips, must now go through government approval before being exported. It's a sweeping move that could disrupt global supply chains. The Trump administration calls the move extreme. They say the president is determined to protect both economic and national security, and tariffs are the strongest counterpunch currently on the table. Just days ago, Trump sounded upbeat about China. He praised good communication, spoke highly of President Xi, and noted progress on trade deals. So what changed? Officials say this move by Beijing has been in their back pocket for months, waiting for the right moment to use it. They believe China misread the timing. 6 months ago, a similar dispute over rare earth magnets was temporarily resolved. A fragile truce followed. No new tariffs, no escalations, open lines of communication. But this latest action, officials say, crosses that line. Markets reacted fast. Investors are nervous. U.S. manufacturers, tech industries, and especially farmers are watching closely. China has already stopped buying U.S. soybeans, and that stings. Inside the White House, there's a push to support farmers. Nations like Vietnam and Cambodia have lowered tariffs to take in more U.S. soybeans, and new talks are underway. Domestic uses are also being explored. Officials warn that farmers are being targeted by China's economic pressure. The administration insists the leverage is on the U.S. side. America is the world's top importer, the biggest consumer of Chinese goods. Officials say if Washington slams the door with tariffs, Beijing feels the pain immediately. That's why, they claim, China negotiated last time. Critics point out that only a handful of new trade deals have been completed, far fewer than once promised. But Trump's team argues those deals cover major economic partners: Canada, Mexico, Turkey, and several Southeast Asian nations. They note that China is now the last major holdout. Is this officially a trade war? The White House says it doesn't have to be, but they're ready if it becomes one. They claim the goal isn't conflict, but fairness. No overproduction, no coercion, no dominance of global supply chains. When asked whether the TikTok deal is now at risk, officials say it's still separate, for now, but they admit that if escalation continues, nothing is guaranteed to remain untouched. The next few days could determine everything. If President Xi meets with Trump and talks move forward, tensions may cool. But if China stays firm, the White House is signaling it will hit back, hard. The mention of 100% tariffs is not an empty threat. America's watching, the world is watching, and the next move could reshape global trade. If you found this breakdown useful, please subscribe to this channel.